Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's Oracle Tarot combo reading, we're going to be using the Divine Energy Oracle deck. We're asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages that we receive help us to reach our highest timeline, our highest path forward, and our highest version of self. And of course, as always, we hope that these messages find you well. Let's take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio. Should you feel called to explore the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to explore the energy that you find in you that's very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances, you can access the tarot service menu option that I have through the link in my bio. It'll take you to my link tree, and you can explore the options that are available. Once you find one that suits your needs, you can go ahead, also choose the method of payment, and then once ordered, we can explore those energies together. Also, there's another link in my bio. It says Instagram. If you click on it, you'll be given the option to either continue to Instagram, or you can head over to YouTube, or heck, even do both, right? I am asking for your assistance because I am trying to grow my presence on both those platforms. So I am seeking for you to possibly help me by engaging in the content there as well. Likes, follows, shares, subscriptions, and the like. It helps me be recognized by the algorithms there and helps others to find me. It also helps me see which content you're engaging with, and it will help me in the future to be able to create more content that you prefer. Also, one final thing, should something happen to TikTok, heaven forbid, it will also give us the ability to stay connected to each other's energy if you find this entertaining, right? So, that being said, let's take our attention and focus back over to the Oracle, where we have a few messages, but Spirit's being a bit slow on the doling out, as it were. I guess just giving us the gift of gab, the opportunity to say what our introduction here. Okay, so we have a few more cards from Spirit. All right, let's see what Spirit has for us today. All right. Interesting. So we have a full moon coming up. Like, we're in the early stages of it tonight. Tomorrow is when it hits its peak, I believe. Accept what is dying. This is about release. This is like Ten of Swords energy. This is also like Hanged Man energy. Something that you have to let go of, right? Interesting. Choose friends wisely. Remember, if you're on this journey, okay, sometimes we outgrow connections, people, places, and things. They no longer can follow us to our new destination, not unless they're doing the work. And if they haven't been doing the work with us, you know, unfortunately, some of those ties may have to break. This is so that way your soul tribe, those who are meant to find you on this journey, will have access to you and to your energy, right? So be cognizant of that as you move forward. Be decisive as well. Build on solid ground. Reflect on your truth. Ask with sincerity. Engage higher reason. Seek hidden treasure. So this one kind of gives that whole biblical, you know, that biblical quote of, you know, treasure that's laid up in heaven, right? Don't seek earthly riches, but, you know, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. All these things shall be added unto you, right? Kind of deal. Imagine solutions, okay? So get a bit creative here, right? Seek your highest good and purpose. Let everything else just fall into place. You should be in this energy of flow, right? If something is not working, if you're meeting resistance all the time with what it is that you're trying to do, take that as a sign that your angels, guides, spirit, God, the divine, life is not meant to be that difficult. If you're encountering stiff resistance to whatever it is that you're doing, if you're banging your head against the wall repeatedly, that is a spiritual lesson. Pause. Hanged Man energy. Take time to turn things around, reflect on what it is that you're supposed to be learning, and try to get back to a state of least resistance, flow. Allow the universe to bring you your next lesson, right? But you have to learn the lessons as you go. So whatever lesson you're in, make sure you learn it, because if not, you're going to have to keep repeating it. And the lesson will keep getting harder and harder until like a divine brick kind of like comes slamming across your head, say like, hey, dummy, stop doing that. We've been trying to get your attention. Like, let's move on, right? So pay attention to the signs here, okay? All right. I guess the tough lesson over, tough love over. Let's move on to the tarot. Hopefully we'll have a bit of a softer lesson, right? But a lesson nonetheless important. Okay. Equally as important, we should say. Very interesting energy indeed. So the Dream Keeper's Tarot. So this is the tarot that we're using for today's tarot journey. Let us see where this journey takes us. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters. For our highest good and purpose, may we receive good and clear guided messages. Where, oh where are we going today? Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Kind of separating them into a few piles here. Those that flew up face first, those that flew upside down, or face down rather. I've got two piles assembling. Very interesting indeed. I feel like there's still a little bit more. That should do it. This one too. Okay. Ha. Very interesting. So the bottom of the deck today is the same for both the 3-card tarot read and for the longer version. So maybe this is a continuation of that message. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Always. Okay. So the very first card that, or very first couple of cards popping out. Let's do this. Wow. Okay. All right. 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is the energy of victory. Interesting, when I first saw this one, I actually thought she was like drinking, but no, it's grapes. Maybe, you know, like maybe it's an allusion to wine, right? Wine in its solid form before it becomes fermented, you know. Anyway, victory, celebration. I did think of celebration, you know, when I first saw that one. I thought she was celebrating. Hanged Woman in this deck. Okay, so this is the energy of, it's interesting because this also came out in the 3-card as well. You know, the Hanged Woman did, or man in that particular case. So we have victory on one hand, and we have a change of perspective. We have a reversal in the way that we're thinking about something, right? So Hanged Man energy is a pause, it's a delay, it's also like a an acknowledgement, an acceptance. It can be a release. It's letting something go. It's like, you know what, washing your hands of something and moving on, right? But I feel like there is this delayed victory. There is this celebration that is just waiting to happen here. We've got Ace of Pentacles, a brand new start that's about to begin. I feel like Spirit is like waiting for somebody to almost just celebrate, just like in a way, just kind of relax and just sinking into this energy of celebration and maybe gratitude. 2 of Pentacles. There is a brand new start. Things are equaling out here, right? There's balance and harmony. Coming after 3 of Swords, after loss. But I also feel like, I'm also feeling like there's a disassociation here. Because, all right, you have 3 of Swords, right? 3. But right before the 3 of Swords, you have this brand new start and you have the 2 of Pentacles, but you have almost like a breakup of the number 3, right? Factoring, as it were. So something is being removed from that 3 of Swords energy. And now you have Ace of Cups, a brand new start when it comes to love. So I feel like there was this thing that was breaking apart, okay, and is now allowing for a brand new start when it comes to love. Knight of Pentacles. So this has been a very slow and steady process. And lo and behold, we have the Emperor, Divine Masculine here. I feel like what we're witnessing here is the evolution of the Divine Masculine, right? Evolving here. The High Priestess. So this is talking about a Divine Masculine and a spiritually Divine Feminine, right? Or spiritual Divine Feminine. I feel like he's kind of seen someone and kind of met his match here. Five of Swords says that they've had a lot of conflicts, a lot of arguments, a lot of disputes together. Seven of Cups. I feel like the disputes have probably been over differences of opinion and the way that they view life differently. I feel like what one wanted, okay, perhaps the Divine Feminine was more of like an intimacy between the two of them, whereas the Divine Masculine of being a bit more detached and didn't necessarily want that, probably more of a situationship kind of thing. But I feel like, and this is kind of intuition a little bit on that part, the Seven of Cups is about fantasy, right? Wishful thinking, possibly even looking for an opportunity. But really what I feel like it is they weren't on the same page. But I feel like the Seven of Cups can also be about dreaming. And perhaps now dreaming to get past that conflict. Seven of Swords. 7 and 7, right? The Seven of Swords is deception, dishonesty, lying, trickery, cheating. It can also be delusion, like self-delusion. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords coming out, I feel like there was a bit of delusion here in the fantasy of either what this person wanted or the other, perhaps in what both of them wanted. Both of them kind of living in their own fantasy and or delusion, deluding themselves as to what they would get out of this relationship. But justice is now bringing them both back to the table, setting things right, harmonizing, equalizing both sides of the equation, balancing the scales, as it were. I feel like one was giving too much and the other too little. And now Spirit says with the Justice card, enough is enough. Full stop, surrender, right? 10 of Swords, let it all go. The Moon, interesting. So the Moon talks about emotions, things that are hidden, secrets. But I also feel like with the full moon, like tomorrow, and this one's a big one, y'all. Big full moon energy about letting go, release. I feel like something's about to be revealed. I feel like the secrets here, I feel like that's that 10 of Swords. It's releasing what is hidden. Queen of Pentacles. This has to do with the Queen of Pentacles energy, feminine, earth sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be earth sign. Could have earth placements in there somewhere. Sun, moon, or rising. We're talking about our Virgos, Capricorns, or Tauruses. The Tower. Shakeup, instability, chaos, a reversal. Something is, it's going to be like the rug was yanked out from underneath someone, right? The Tower also talks about, and it comes right underneath the Three of Swords. So I feel like if there was or still is this third party relationship, it's being dissolved. Like Spirit is not allowing this to happen anymore. Things are being set into motion that whatever is standing in the way of this divine couple, it's about to crumble. Three of Wands. That's because the relationship is going to expansion and growth. But this throuple, or whatever this was, this three energy, it's being reduced. Queen of Swords. Something is being cut out, right? But also, Queen of Swords energy, divine feminine, who's in her, like, protective mode, right? She's got the sword up. Defenses are up. She's ready to cut a bee, you know? So proceed with caution. If you come before the Queen of Thorns, Queen of Swords, rather, Mercury retrograde do be Mercury and retrograding at this point, right? So, Queen of Swords energy. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is about to come before the Queen of Swords. The funny thing is, I feel like she is going to be his judge, jury, and executioner, because she is the one who's been wronged. So I feel like justice is giving her the sword and saying, you know what? He has to answer to you for his crimes. What say you, your majesty? The Sun card. I feel like, though, the Divine Feminine is going to get what it is that she truly desires, I feel like there's definitely this bit of disbelief. Like, the F? Like, how? What? How is this happening? Because I feel like at a certain point, the Divine Feminine was like, you know what? I'm just going to go do my thing over here because I can't count on this Divine Masculine. God knows where he went. Said he was going out for milk and just totally disappeared. Here we are a decade later, still waiting to find out whether or not, he's coming back with the milk or not. I don't know. Divine Masculine is MIA, but I don't think it's going to be like that for very much longer. Ace of Swords. I feel like this Divine Masculine is coming back with truth in hand and, tail between his legs a little bit, truth be told. This is all happening. This brand new start is happening because healing has taken place. With the Star, we're talking about major healing of this connection. It comes right underneath the Five of Swords. It says whatever is broken or has been broken, guess what? Magical wand. This is some Disney. Bippity boppity boop. You've got your fairy godmother. They have put everything back together in a much better condition than it was whenever, you last saw everything. So now we have the Star energy, miracle energy. Things are being miraculously brought back, resurrected almost. Now this is Three of Cups energy. This is definitely the energy for celebration and happiness. It's coming together. It's joyful occasion. There's still a bit of worry here, not gonna lie. Nine of Swords, I feel like somebody's still nervous as heck. Yeah. 10 of Wands. I feel like there's just been so much pressure and burden on this connection. I feel like the pressure for the Divine Feminine was to try and hold this connection together when all Spirit really wanted the Divine Feminine to do was release. And I feel like the pressure for the Divine Masculine is there is so much love coming from the Feminine that he just, and I say he, keep in mind this is energy, not gender. He just didn't know what the heck to do with it. And he felt so much under pressure, like, I've never experienced this before. There's so much love. Like, what do I do? Like, I'm not prepared for this. That's why I feel like the Divine Masculine tuck-tailed and ran. He wasn't prepared. But now, Six of Cups, he's thinking about this past relationship. I feel like they both are. There's so much passion here. So much passion, so much love for them to want to get back together. They found this out in separation. It's truly a case of absence makes the heart grow fonder. I know for many Divine Feminines who are probably in this connection, right, tied to this, you have never loved the Divine Masculine like anyone else in your life. This is too much of like this is a totally different connection than you've ever had. At times, I know many of us are tired and we want to just move on. But at the end of the day, I feel like you still have tremendous love for the person, even if you have to love them from a distance. And I feel like many of us are prepared to do that now because that's how we've had to detach. We've had to come to terms with the fact that, you know what, this is all happening on divine timing. And yes, I love my person. Many of us taking the hard stance, at least to friends and maybe even to ourselves, and saying, if that SOB comes back, I'm not taking him back. But I feel like deep in your heart, you still have this tremendous amount of love. The hurt and the bitterness comes in at feeling rejected, at feeling like, I have given my all in this connection. I have loved this person with every beat of my heart, with every drop of my blood, with every bit of my soul. And it is this personal sense of rejection that you feel that is overpowering, like someone completely rejecting your entire existence. But understand that what I'm picking up from this divine masculine is that it's not that. That's not what's happened here. They ran because they didn't know how to love. They are so scared and so unprepared for this love connection, or at least they were, but they are transforming to be with you. King of Cups, you've cracked open their heart chakra so wide that now I feel like you're all they think about. Yeah, did I not just say that? 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups is, this is wish fulfillment. 5 of Wands. There's still tension here, right? There's still this bit of, spicy energy. There's still challenges I feel like you are both going to face. But 9 of Pentacles. I feel like part of the challenge was for you to find your self-worth. For you to look inside yourself and say, you know what, damn it, I am worth it. I am a person of high value. I don't care if someone's rejected me. I validate me. And it's you finding that voice, you finding that confidence, you finding yourself along the journey. That's what you were always meant to do. 8 of Cups, and you had to walk away to do it. You had to leave behind the things that did not serve you. And what you're also leaving behind now is this energy of, I'm not enough, because you know you are now. You're the Magician. You have brought all of this into being. You've manifested this. And now seeing your power, seeing that all of this is coming together, Queen of Cups, it's going to make you happy. Not only that, Spirit is going to show you what love truly is. How love is actually meant to be. 2 of Cups. This partnership, this union, it's going to be your biggest. And this is because you have stepped into your divine feminine energy here with the Empress. You indeed are the Empress. And now, 6 of Pentacles. Now, things are going to start working out for you. So, stop overthinking it with the 8 of Swords. Get out of your head. Stop thinking that you can't do this. Let go of the indecision with the 2 of Swords, okay? Remember that you are one badass bee with the Strength card, okay? And ultimately, 4 of Swords, just relax. Allow Spirit and the universe to bring you stability with your King of Pentacles. So that way you both can have it all. Well, let's leave it there, shall we? Wishing that your manifestations burn bigger and brighter than you can ever ask or imagine. May they also come in much sooner than you expect, sending you so much love and light. And enjoy the gift, because you have certainly earned it. Until next time.